You need to know these signs if you don't want to keep wasting your time with women who are just toxic and do not deserve your energy and investment. Have you ever met a girl who seems perfect at first? She's beautiful, she's charming, a little bit mysterious, but then a few weeks or months go by and something starts to feel like something just isn't quite right. You're constantly questioning yourself, you're walking on eggshells, and to be honest, you're losing your peace. These are 8 essential signs that she might be toxic that every man, including you, needs to know if you do not want to get trapped in a relationship with the wrong girl. Hi, I'm Olivia. I'm a love and confidence coach, and I specialize in helping high-achieving men just like yourself to start translating some of that confidence that you might have in business, with your ambition, with your drive, and start translating that confidence over to other parts of your life, like your social life, your communication, your love life, confidence with women. So you can stop getting stuck in your head and start building confidence that's going to allow you to connect with women and with yourself in a deeper way. If that sounds like something that you're interested in, then do be sure to subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and join the community. Now, this video is not coming from a place of judgment. It's coming from having witnessed so many good men get stuck in relationships or situationships with women who just don't really deserve their time and attention. These traits are not necessarily an indicator that she's a bad person, but they do mean that she probably has some things that she needs to work on that is not your responsibility to fix. And it's quite likely that it's going to take a lot of effort for you to try and fix those things in her that is probably going to be close to impossible. Just think about how much effort it takes to change yourself, and then try and think about how much effort it's going to take to try and change her. So don't even try going to change her after seeing this video. Just take these signs as the warning sign that your gut is probably already telling you about, and make a honorable and respectful exit from that dynamic. And just remember that you're not her therapist, you are not her rehab, you are not her fixer. You are a man who deserves peace and clarity and emotional safety in a relationship. Trait number 1, she's always the victim. If every story that she tells starts with, "Can you believe that this person did this to me?" or every single ex that she's had is a narcissist, and all the friends who have done her wrong, they were all in the wrong and they were all taking advantage of her and putting her in a position where she just becomes the victim, then that's a pretty surefire sign that there's something not quite right going on. Because if she's the common denominator across all of these different relationship threads, the chances are she's probably the most common denominator, and it's probably got more to do with her making herself the victim and not being able to take ownership for her actions and the part that she's playing in the relationship dynamics that are going wrong sometimes. And that is a really big red flag. I know in the beginning when you start to hear these stories, it might make you feel protective, like you want to look after her and save her. But you have to realize that it's only so long until that victim lens is going to turn onto you as well. It's only a matter of time before you, just like all of her other exes, will also become the villain in her narrative at some point, even if you're showing up consistently with good intentions. Because to be honest, real maturity is about taking responsibility for the role that you play in your relationship. And a mature woman will be able to say, okay, this is what they did wrong, but also this is what I could have done better. This is the role that I played in this dynamic going badly. Just pay attention to how she handles her pasts and how she probably is going to handle conflicts with you as well. It's a big red flag and definitely one to look out for. 2, she plays games. She leaves you on red on purpose when she's got nothing else to do. She posts things intentionally to make you jealous and doesn't reply to your messages. Or even worse, maybe she flirts with another guy in front of you. And then she has the audacity to say, "I just wanted to see how much you cared about me." Just to be clear, that's not femininity. That's not sexy, that's manipulation. If you're constantly trying to figure out where you stand with her, or you find yourself constantly having anxiety about worrying about where your situation is going and what she might be doing and thinking, then that is not attraction. And the longer you stay in a dynamic with someone who is so energized by playing games, the more you're going to lose your power and your energy to her. And that's energy that you could be spending connecting with someone who's actually going to just be real with you. 3, your success feels like a threat. So let's say you land a new client or a new job, or you hit a milestone and she goes quiet, or she picks a fight, or maybe she finds a way to make it about her somehow. That's not a partner, that's a competitor. A high value woman is going to be inspired by your growth and your achievements. She's going to support you. She's going to want you to be the best that you can be. So if you feel like you have to shrink down to keep her comfortable, then that's not a real healthy relationship or partner. The truth is, you are not supposed to dim your light, and the right woman will never ask you to do that. 4, she's possessive or controlling. There's a difference between I miss you and where are you? What are you doing? Who are you with? Why didn't you answer me? If she panics every time there's a bit of space between you, or she tries to control who you see or what you can do or when you can do the things that you want to do, then I hate to break it to you, that's not love. That's insecurity and an intensity that's coming up to try and protect her from what she's most afraid of, which is you leaving her. You deserve to have freedom and trust in a relationship. If it feels like you're constantly being watched and micromanaged and accused, then it becomes a power struggle, and a relationship isn't about who has the most power, it's about how you can come together in unity and grow and share and feel safe. 5, she uses guilt to get her way. Imagine if you say no to something, or you set a boundary, or you just ask for a bit of space, and suddenly she's super hurt, disappointed, or lashing out, crying, or getting angry. Again, this is emotional blackmail, and it's also something that can often be a common trait in narcissistic behaviors. And this is just the foundations of one of the most exhausting dynamics to be in. Healthy women will express their needs, express their boundaries, they'll also share how they're feeling emotionally, but they're not going to weaponize their sadness or their disappointment to make you feel guilty so you do what she wants you to do. So if you find yourself constantly bending to avoid upsetting her, again, big red flag, something to pay attention to. And it's never worth abandoning yourself and watching yourself go through the disrespect of allowing your needs and your boundaries to be treated as if they're not important, because they are. Both of your needs and boundaries from both sides are equally important in a relationship, and you both have responsibility to manage those as a team. 6, things get explosive when she doesn't get her way. She shows up in the way that she argues, storming out, threatening to leave, or she gets angry and then she shuts down until you make it right. Now, don't get me wrong, all emotions are natural, and there's nothing wrong with feeling anger and disappointment and feeling threatened. There's nothing wrong with feeling those emotions. But if every emotional response leads to her creating a huge argument or shutting down and becoming closed off and stonewalling you, and she's always leaving you to do the repairing, then that's manipulation. It's not a healthy dynamic to be in, and it's pretty toxic. You can never build true intimacy if one person gets to unload, whilst the other one always has to be the one carrying that load. You both need to be able to share your emotions and speak your truth and look after each other equally, because real connection can handle discomfort. It can handle things going wrong. It's about how you come together and reconcile after those conflicts as a team. Number 7, she's overly dependent on you. Do you find yourself becoming the center of her emotional world? Every bad day, every choice, every little ounce of validation, she needs all of it to come from you. See, that might feel flattering at first, but soon, before you know it, you're carrying the entirety of her emotional weight all on your own. And love isn't supposed to feel like a full-time job. She should have her own life, her own passions, her own friends, her own purpose, and you should be supporting and looking after each other. You should be her partner, not her crutch. And as soon as you start to become her crutch and she can't do anything without you, that starts to become a big problem, because you're then going to have to start sacrificing things that are important to you so that you can constantly be making time and space for her. And finally, number 8, she's only affectionate when she wants something. So maybe you notice the compliments, the affection, the intimacy. Maybe those things only show up when she wants something from you, when she's asking for something, or perhaps when you're in public around her friends or other people and she's trying to be super extra lovey-dovey in front of them so you guys look good together. But still, that affection and that intimacy is really coming at a price, where it's either performative or because she wants something from you. Whether what she wants is validation or gifts, attention or emotional reassurance, or validation from external people to feel like you're the perfect couple when you guys are around together, that's not love. That's performance-based behavior. Real healthy affection is consistent. It doesn't depend on how useful you've been that day, or if you're alone or in front of other people, or if she needs something or she doesn't. It should be consistent, constantly throughout the relationship. And if you're constantly questioning if she actually cares about you, or if she's actually attracted to you, or if she even really desires you, then your nervous system probably already knows the answer to that question. Okay guys, those are the 8 signs that the girl that you might be with or dating could be toxic, and it might be time to start taking a step back. So if you saw yourself in any of those signs, I really advise you not to ignore it. You're not crazy, you're not too much, and you're not asking for too much either. You've just been conditioned to accept less than you deserve. And if you're wondering what a healthy relationship really looks like and what it means to invest in a woman who actually meets you halfway and deserves your investment and your attention and your love, then check out the video that's on screen now. In this video, I'm going to be walking you through how you can know that a woman is deserving of your time, love, and investment, and how you can start to identify if you're in a dynamic that is healthy and reciprocal and meets you halfway. And if you want to keep growing to be the kind of man who really gets the kind of woman that you're dreaming of, then do be sure to join my mailing list. I've got a link in the description below where you'll be getting an email from me once every 2 weeks. I'll be giving you some extra tips and advice that I won't be sharing here on YouTube, and it's completely free. So join the mailing list, get some more information. Thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, it's a pleasure to bring value to you, and I hope that this has been useful. Drop a comment below and let me know how you're getting on, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.